Alright, hey everyone, we're back with another 1750 battle report. Today I'm going to be trying out the Tyranids for the first time ever against Tyler's Ultramarines. So, Nids and Ultramarines, I don't think we've ever done this matchup before. So, we'll go into what I brought. Now keep in mind, I've never played Tyranids before, so this list is probably terrible and I will make mistakes. Do not look at this for reference to Tyranids. Okay, so starting off, my warlord is the Swarm Lord, and for powers, I got Paroxysm, Onslaught, and Psychic Scream. I was really hoping for Catalyst and possibly Warp Blast for some anti-tank, but oh well. And then with him is a Tyrant Guard. I gave him Crushing Claws, Adrenal Glands, and because I had 3 extra points, he has Toxin Sacs. For troops, I have 2 14-man squads of Hormagaunts, both with Adrenal Glands. In the elite slot, we have 2 Venom Thropes, each in their own squad, and 1 Hasperox with Adrenal Glands and Crushing Claws. You'll see a pattern of Adrenal Glands through this entire army, I'm pretty sure. For fast attack, I have 16 Gargoyles here. I believe they also have Adrenal Glands, I'm not sure though. And then 2 squads of 3 Raveners, both with Rending Claws and Death Spitters. And finally, in the elite slot, or heavy support, I have a Trigon Prime and 2 Carnifexes, each in their own squad. And they both have dual Twin Link Devourers and Adrenal Glands. So that is 1750 points of Tyranids.
Alright, so we got 1750 points of Ultramarines. I have, in my HQ slot, I have Chief Librarian Tigurius, and I rolled perfect timing. It's all in divination. The power lets me reroll or fire Overwatch at full ballistic skill, and the rending one.
And misfortune.
Yeah, misfortune. That's foreboding the misfortune. So and then I got the Primaris, which is
The Primaris is not perfect timing. Prescience.
Prescience, yeah. So as you can see, I'm so used to Tyranids having their powers. So then I have him as an HQ. I also have a Librarian as an HQ. He has his 4-sword bolt pistol specs, and he has a second power. So for powers, he got Hallucination and Dominate on the Telepathy, and he has Psychic Shriek. Joining him will be a command squad with 4 plasma rifles, an apothecary inside our drop pod. Then for elites, I have my Dreadnought. I don't actually have a multi-melta. That's the only piece that didn't come with the kit. So he has a multi-melta instead of that assault cannon, and storm bolter on his power fist. Then I have 5 stern guard, 3 combi meltas, and then 2 melta guns inside a drop pod. Then I have 2 troops choices, which are 2 tactical squads. This one will be combat squatting. I have a combi plasma rifle, missile launcher, Razorback with twin link glass cannons. Storm bolter's not actually equipped. And then I have my other tactical squad, which includes a combi melta missile launcher and a melta gun. I probably will be combat squatting them as well. And then I have, in fast attack over here, I have my 5 Assault Marines. I just bring these guys because they're super fun. I got them equipped with a Flamer. Sergeant is bare bones, doesn't have anything, and we'll see how he does. And then in heavy support, I have my Laspred. So I got the 2 Lascannon sponsons, twin link glass cannon on top. And then my 3 Centurions with chest missile launchers and grav guns. So we'll see how they do. I didn't have enough points for the Omniscope. The Chief Librarian Tigurius would be joining them. So that is, and I'm also making him my Warlord, so I have my Storm of Fire Warlord trait. So that's 1750 points of Ultramarines. Alright, so we've gone ahead and deployed here. So it's Dawn of War and we're playing Purge the Alien. I think I gave him one more kill point by combat squatting, but that'll be alright. As my guys are more resilient compared to like the smaller squads there, but we'll see. So on my line I got my Laspred, Tigurius and the Centurions watching over here. I got 2 attack marines there, got rocket launcher there, plasma team there, and my dreadnought right in front. Delta teams inside the Razorback, assault squad up front, ready to move up and hopefully hold back the gargoyles. This team over here is just going to hopefully hold down this flank and slow them down, and hopefully my drop pods can come in and help. And on the Nid side, you got Raveners up there.
3 Raveners here, the line of gargoyles out front, the 2 squads of Hormagaunts, Swarmlord, Hasbrooks, Carnifex is on either flank, Venom Thropes kind of giving their bubbles out, and then another Ravenger squad over here.
Yeah, and then in reserve you got the
Pran.
the Trigon Pran. Alright, I'm going to try and steal the initiative. He does have first turn, so it's Purge the Alien, Dawn of War. Night fighting is in effect, so this is huge. Come on, Marines. Damn, 5. So it is Tyranids turn 1. Okay,
end of Tyranids turn 1. So as you can see, just a big push. Basically everything moved up in a straight line. The Swarmlord here got Dominion off, so everything's in Synapse right now. And he also got Onslaught off on this Carnifex, who ended up running up 6 and fired into the attack squad up here. I'm just out of range of the last guy. If not, I would have killed off that entire squad for first blood. So hopefully I don't give up first blood on Tyler's turn 1. And the Trigon comes in and everything works out good for turn 2. So on to Space Marines turn 1.
Alright, so end of Ultramarines turn 1. Pretty decent turn, but I'm really worried about the lashback I'm going to get. I didn't kill everything I wanted to, but I did a lot of damage. We'll start on this side of the table. Drop pod came in, landed on spot. Librarian got Shriek off, but didn't do anything to the Venom Thrope. The command squad are actually tucked in under here. They actually dropped down the Harsprex, I think, 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Then over this way, these Marines took off 1 more, I think. And I killed off the Venom Thrope actually between the 2 Stormbolters on the Dreadnought and also on the drop pod, so that was decent. Cleared out a bunch of Gargoyles and Hormagaunts between missile launcher shot from this lone guy over here and the Assault Marines. Then I remember, for some reason I always think grab cannons are 18 inches, but that's the grab guns, so I remember the range there, and obviously I got perfect timing off, so obviously I just cleared off that Vex. Failed to do anything to the Raveners. They actually made their saves with the Venom Thrope gone, so that was pretty decent for him. He rolled a 6, would have been instant killing from the Predator. So, and my Assault Marines came in, tied up the Gargoyles. I'm hoping to tie up that end of the table that the Harsprex doesn't get by, because with my weapons here and I got a Melta team still inside there, I can take him out, but there's a lot of heat coming from that side. So moving to Tyranids turn 2. Alright,
end of Tyranids turn 2. So over here the Ravengers moved up and shot in at that lone Space Marine up there with the missile launcher. I did 3 wounds to him, but he saved all 3, and then I failed my charge with them, even with fleet. It's kind of sad. Over here, the Carnifex moved up and shot in at the Razorback. I managed to get 1 glance and 1 pen on it, so it'll be snap shooting next turn, but it still has 1 hull point left. The Venom Thrope didn't really do much, just kind of shuffled. Swarmy here, he moved over and got Dominion off. He perils but was fine. He attempted to charge in these Assault Marines here, but failed his charge. The Hormagaunts, however, did charge in, and they were meant to take out 2, and the Gargoyles blinded them for another turn. The Hasbrooks here tried to gulp the Dreadnought and missed. And then I charged. He did 1 wound to me, and I did 1 hull point to him, tearing off the multi-melta. But he's still standing there. These Hormagaunts here, they got preferred enemy from the Swarmlord, and they ran up and charged that attack squad, and we both did 1 wound to each other. So they're tied in combat there. And up here, the Ravengers assaulted the Centurion squad. I managed to get 2 rends off and 2 normal wounds, and so I took out 1 Centurion. He made the other 2 saves, and then Tigurius used his Force Staff to do 2 wounds to one of the Ravengers, and I'm now concussed. So that is the end of Tyranids turn 2. Obviously the Trigon didn't come in, but on to Space Marines turn 2.
Okay, so end of Ultramarines turn 2. Reinforcements arrived and really saved the day. Between all the Meltas over here coming in, I was able to finish off the Carnifex. And actually the Stormbolt from the drop pod finished them off, so I got lucky there. Finished off the Raveners between the Laspred and the Meltas over there. I killed off the Harsprex, thankfully, with the Dreadnought. And Gordy, the polite gentleman he is, reminded me I had Force on Tigurius, so I got that off. I totally forgot I even had that. Yeah. And he finished them off. Over this way, my guys backed up to take some shots off at the Swarm Lord, because I'm worried about him getting too close, but I did nothing. That Venom Throat's still a pain in my side, so we'll see what happens with Tyranids turn 3.
Alright, so end of Tyranids turn 3. Swarm Lord, his guard, and the Venom Throat moved up here. He paroxysmed the Stern Guards, so they're down 2 weapon skill and ballistic skill. And he attempted to charge, but failed his 12-inch charge, surprisingly. And in Overwatch, the guard lost 1 wound. The Hormagaunts and the Gargoyles managed to kill off the assault squad. Sadly, it was my turn, but they just consolidated into cover. And over here, these Hormagaunts somehow managed to kill off a full squad, or the 3-man squad of tactical Marines, and then Tyler failed his morale, so his other tactical Marine squad fell back. So I consolidated them into cover as well. Right now it's not looking good because I'm not in any assaults, and the Trigon Prime once again did not come in, but who knows? We'll see how it goes in turn 4. So on to Space Marines turn 3.
Alright, so end of Ultramarines turn 3.
3.
Yep. So over this way I killed all but 2 of the Gargoyles. 3?
2 Gargoyles left.
2 Gargoyles left. I didn't touch Swarm, or did I? He's down to 3, yeah.
Down 2 wounds.
Didn't finish him off. The Prime is coming in next turn. Comically, it almost turned for the Ultramarines here. I fired in my missile launchers with ignore cover at these guys. Scattered, hit this guy in the back, and I rolled a 5. Almost blew him up. So that would have been hilarious. So we'll see if the Prime can come in and these 2 monstrous creatures can beat down the Ultramarines. So moving into Tyranids turn 4.
Alright, end of turn 4. Good turn for the Tyranids. We'll start over here. The Swarm Lord moved over here. He failed with Dominion.
Oh.
And
mention that we screwed up on.
Oh yeah, so we messed up earlier. We forgot that the Stern Guard here were paroxysmed, so we re-rolled that because they should have been ballistic skill 2 instead of ballistic skill 4. And all that happened, basically, Swarm Lord got 1 wound back. The guard still died. Then he moved over, charged in, and wiped them all out. ID'd them all. And 1 died to Overwatch from Gets Hots. The Venom Throat here, he charged in at the Librarian, and with his poison 2-up attacks, ended up actually killing him. I gave preferred enemy to these 2 Gargoyles, trying to get them a better chance of hitting on this, whatever it's called, Dreadnought. I got 1 hit, but I rolled a 5 to try to pen it, and just off. Over here, these guys all assaulted in at the Razorback, and actually the one lone guy, the slightly different painted guy, he was the one, just his 1 attack, popped that. Trigon Prime came up here over in the corner and took out that 1 missile launcher guy right there. So I got 4 kill points this turn, bringing the total up to 8 kill points for Tyler to 6 kill points for the Tyranids. So on to Ultramarines turn 4.
Alright, so end of Ultramarines turn 4. So over this way, I dropped the old Trigon down to 2 wounds between the Stern Guard. I guess just the Stern Guard. The drop pod didn't do anything. Cleared off the Hormagaunts, that group. They killed off the Gargoyles. wounded the Swarm Lord down 2. Dreadnought charged in and killed off the Venom Throat. So that was it for Tyranids turn 4.
Alright, end of Tyranids turn 5. Over here, the Swarm Lord, he got off Paroxysm on the Centurions over here and reduced their Ballistic skill and Weapon skill down to by 3.
So they're at 1.
So they're at 1. A Harmagon here, he failed instinctive behavior. He got rage and had to charge these guys, but died to Overwatch. Charged the Dreadnought and didn't manage to hurt him. But also, he did not manage to hurt me, so I'm all right over there. The Trigon Prime hopped up top here, shot in at the Kurgan.
Yep.
And I killed 2 Meltagunners, but I failed my charge. So he's just kind of chilling up there with 2 wounds left. So on to Ultramarines turn 5.
End of Ultramarines turn 5. So I killed off the Trigon. Paroxysm has weared off on them now, and they failed to do anything thanks to Paroxysm. And up this way, the Swarm Lord's still alive, destroyed the Dreadnought. And you can consolidate too.
Oh yeah.
But I guess we should see if the game goes on too.
Consolidate 3 inches.
Yeah.
If we're gonna run forward.
What's the score now? Let's look at that too. I have...
You killed Gargoyles.
Yeah.
2 Hormagons. 2 Raveners. 2 Venom Throats. 2 Carnifexes. Asperox.
Trigon.
And Trigon. First blood. So you have 12 points.
Oh,
right
and
now.
Tyrant Guard.
And Tyrant Guard. 13 points.
Yeah, and you've killed off my Salt Marines, Librarian, Command Squad, Razorback, Tactical Squad,
Dreadnought.
and the Dreadnought now. So that's 6 to 13. Is that right?
Yep.
Yep, so 6 to 13 right now.
And I have 1 guy left with 1 wound.
Yep. So, does the game go on? Let's see if the Swarm Lord lives. It does.
Yes.
So, you want to play it out, or?
Might as well. I got
Alright.
1 wound. I'm probably gonna die here next time.
So we'll see how many kill points we can back up. An attempt, the Swarm Lord, who was once right here, tried to Paroxysm them. They failed to deny. He peril, we were banging on a 6, and his brain blew up. So that was a fun game. I think right off, the Trigon Prime not coming in. And also being remembered, of course. That was not, I honestly did. Well, I knew it. And the Raveners premium on
So Assault Tyranids are pretty fun.
that. Yeah.
It's kind of trying to work my way into learning their Space Wolves. I don't have enough Space Wolf models to actually play game yet, so Assault Tyranids are the closest that I can do right now.
Yeah, I think it was just... I don't think... Like, it looks like it was a blowaway game, considering what's on the table, but you just had some... The Raveners dying there.
And
of course.
Getting into the...
And the Trigon, that's 2 turns of 12 shots coming in. Like, that could have killed the Razorback, that could have came up and killed the Predator over here. While the
I
Raveners...
left 1, 2 vehicles, 1 guy survived from that first time, so just too many things that didn't quite finish off.
Yep, it was a good game though, so stay tuned for more these type battles. If you like Ultramarines and Tyranids, let us know.